Hey everyone, ready to crank things up?
Let's do it.
Today we're diving deep into the world of PC speakers.
That's right.
And not just any speakers, we're talking about the best of the best.
Absolutely.
Whether you're a gamer, a music lover, or just someone who appreciates incredible audio, we've got you covered.
We've done the research, combed through reviews, and we're here to break down the top picks in every category.
So you can find the perfect speakers for your setup.
Exactly. Let's get started.
All right. First up, let's talk about gaming.
Okay.
And when it comes to gaming speakers, there's one name that stands out.
I think I know where you're going with this.
The Logitech G560.
Oh, yeah. These are in a league of their own.
Seriously, these aren't your typical speakers. These are an experience.
You get incredible sound and immersive RGB lighting that syncs up with your games.
Wait, hold on. RGB lighting that syncs with the game?
Yep, you heard that right. It's called light sync technology.
So like if there's an explosion in the game?
The lights on your speakers will flash.
Whoa, that's insane. Talk about setting the mood.
It's seriously cool. It adds a whole other level of immersion to your gaming experience.
I can imagine. But okay, RGB aside, let's talk about sound quality.
Of course. At the end of the day, that's what really matters.
So what makes the G560 so special?
Well, for starters, you get incredibly balanced audio. You've got dedicated tweeters for crisp highs,
Okay.
a solid mid-range, and a subwoofer that delivers that deep rumbling bass that gamers love.
Nice. So we're talking about that room-shaking bass.
Oh, yeah. And they also support DTSX virtual surround sound.
Virtual surround sound. What's that all about?
It basically creates a 3D soundscape. So instead of just hearing the game in front of you,
You feel like you're surrounded by the action.
exactly. It's like having your own personal surround sound system.
That's wild. So these G560s sound pretty amazing.
They really are. But there are a few things to keep in mind before you run out and buy them.
Okay. Lay it on me.
Well, first of all, they're an investment. They're definitely on the higher end of the price spectrum.
All right. So they might not be for everyone if you're on a tight budget.
Right. And while the RGB lighting is super cool, it can be a bit distracting for some people.
Yeah, I can see that if you're trying to focus on work or something.
Exactly. And one other thing, those LEDs stay lit up even when the speakers are in standby mode.
Really? So you have to manually turn them off if you want to save energy.
Yep. Just something to keep in mind.
Good to know. So if you're looking for the ultimate immersive gaming experience and you don't mind splurging a bit,
The Logitech G560 might be your perfect match.
definitely click the link in the description to check them out.
Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about something more budget-friendly.
All right. Because not everyone can drop a ton of cash on speakers.
Exactly. But that doesn't mean you have to sacrifice sound quality.
That's what I like to hear. So what do you have for us?
For those on a tighter budget, we recommend the Creative Pebble Plus.
The Pebble Plus. Tell me more.
These are compact speakers that deliver amazing clarity for the price.
Clarity?
Yeah, it's all about making sure every detail in your music, podcasts, or videos comes through crystal clear.
Okay, so if you're someone who really values clear audio
These are a great option.
and they're budget friendly.
Very budget friendly. They're perfect for small spaces like dorm rooms.
Gotcha. Or if you just want a simple setup, that sounds great.
Exactly. But even though they're small, don't underestimate their power.
I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
They have a really unique design that allows them to produce a surprisingly full sound.
Despite their size.
Exactly. You might be surprised by how much punch they pack.
Okay, but let's be real. Here comes the question on everyone's mind.
I think I know what it is.
What about the bass?
Ah, yes, the bass. So while the Pebble Plus does have a dedicated subwoofer,
Okay.
it's not going to rattle your windows. It's designed for clarity over booming bass.
So they're not for bass heads.
Not really, but they're perfect if you prioritize vocals and dialogue.
Gotcha. So for podcasts or audiobooks, maybe.
Absolutely. Or even for music where you want to focus on the details.
Interesting. So if you're a student, someone living in a smaller space,
Or just someone who values clear, balanced audio.
the Creative Pebble Plus might be right up your alley.
And for the price, you really can't beat them.
Agreed. If you're looking for incredible value, definitely check them out.
The link's in the description.
Now let's move on to that sweet spot, the mid-range.
Oh, yeah. This is where things get really interesting.
Because you get a lot of great features without spending a fortune.
Exactly. And in this category, our top pick is the Logitech Z407.
The Z407.
Okay.
Okay, tell me what makes these speakers stand out.
Well, for starters, you get a wireless control knob.
A wireless control knob. That's pretty cool.
It's a game changer. You can adjust the volume playback and switch inputs from across the room.
No more reaching for the speakers themselves.
Nope. It's super convenient, especially if you have a larger setup.
I can see that. So convenience is a big plus with these.
Absolutely. And of course, the sound quality is fantastic.
Okay, let's dive into that. What are we working with here?
You've got distinct left and right satellite speakers.
So you get that nice stereo separation?
Exactly. And to top it all off, a dedicated subwoofer for that deep, powerful bass.
Oh yeah. So we're getting a significant upgrade in bass compared to the Pebble Plus.
For sure. These will definitely satisfy your bass cravings.
And what about the overall sound quality?
It's really well balanced. You get crisp highs, warm mids, and that punchy bass we were just talking about.
Sounds like a great all-around package.
It really is. Whether you're listening to music, watching movies, or gaming, these speakers deliver.
They sound like a real winner. But are there any drawbacks?
Well, one thing to consider is the cable length.
Oh, cable length. Always a factor.
The cables connecting the speakers to the subwoofer are a bit on the short side.
Okay, so that might limit your placement options.
Depending on your setup, yeah.
Right. It's always good to keep those things in mind.
Absolutely. But overall, the Logitech Z407 offers a fantastic blend of features, sound quality, and affordability.
Sounds like a great option for anyone looking to step up their audio game without breaking the bank.
Agreed. If you're interested, check out the link in the description.
Okay, so we've covered gaming speakers, budget-friendly speakers, and that mid-range sweet spot.
Now it's time to talk about something a little different.
Oh, I'm intrigued. What do you have in mind?
Let's talk about soundbars.
Soundbars for PC gaming.
You bet. And specifically, we're talking about the BlueAnt SOUNDBLADE.
Okay, the SOUNDBLADE and listening.
This soundbar packs powerful audio and tons of connectivity options into a compact, stylish package.
I could already picture it sitting sleekly under my monitor.
It definitely has that minimalist vibe.
So how does a soundbar like this compare to traditional PC speakers?
In terms of audio quality, don't let the compact size fool you.
Okay, I'm all ears.
The SOUNDBLADE delivers impressive audio depth and power. It's a 2.1 sound setup.
2.1 meaning?
You have 2 speakers for left and right channels,
Okay.
and a built-in subwoofer for that rich booming bass.
Nice. So you're still getting that full immersive sound experience.
Exactly, but in a much more compact form factor.
I like it. So we got sound quality covered. What about features?
Well, one of the standout features is its Bluetooth 5.3 connectivity.
Ah, going wireless.
Exactly. You can connect to your PC, phone, or tablet with near lossless audio quality.
No more tangled wires. I love it. So you can easily switch between devices.
Absolutely. And it has different audio modes for music, movies, and gaming.
So you can optimize the sound depending on what you're doing.
Exactly. And the touch controls on the soundbar itself are super intuitive.
Sounds pretty user-friendly.
It really is. The SOUNDBLADE is a great option for anyone who wants a clean, minimalist setup.
Without sacrificing sound quality?
Exactly. But there's one thing to keep in mind.
Okay, what's that?
The footprint. It's compact for a soundbar, but still wider than traditional speakers.
So measure your space before you buy.
Exactly. Make sure it'll fit comfortably under your monitor.
Solid advice. So if you're looking for powerful audio, sleek design, and wireless freedom,
The BlueAnt SOUNDBLADE is definitely worth checking out.
agreed. The link's in the description, as always.
Now for our final category, let's talk about the audiophiles out there.
Oh, yes. The people who demand the absolute best in audio fidelity.
Exactly. And for those listeners, we recommend the Kanto Aura.
Kanto Aura. These sound serious.
They are. These are professional-grade reference speakers.
Reference speakers. What does that even mean?
It means they're designed for accuracy and detail above all else.
Okay, so we're talking about speakers that prioritize pure, uncolored sound.
Precisely. They reproduce the audio exactly as it was intended by the creators.
So no artificial enhancements or anything like that?
Nope. It's all about hearing the music in its purest form.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
So who would benefit most from these Kanto Auras?
Anyone who wants to hear every single detail and nuance in their music.
So for the serious music lovers out there,
Absolutely. Whether you're into classical jazz rock or electronic music,
these speakers will reveal things you've never heard before.
it's like listening with fresh ears.
Wow, I'm impressed. But let's be real. Audiophile-grade speakers usually come with a hefty price tag.
True, but the Kanto Auras offer incredible value for the level of sound quality they deliver.
So they're an investment, but a worthwhile one,
Exactly. And they're more compact than you might expect,
which is always a plus.
especially if you have limited desk space.
So we're talking compact, powerful, and incredibly detailed.
That's the Kanto Aura in a nutshell.
But are there any compromises?
One minor thing is they don't have a standard auxiliary input.
Ah, so you'll need to use USB-C, RCA, or Bluetooth.
Right, and they only come with the cable that connects the 2 speakers together.
So you might need to purchase additional cables depending on your setup.
Exactly, just something to keep in mind.
Good to know. Overall, though, it sounds like the Kanto Aura is a fantastic option for serious audiophiles.
Absolutely. If you want to experience music the way it was meant to be heard,
These are the speakers for you.
check out the link in the description for more information.
Wow, we've covered a lot of ground today. From immersive gaming speakers to audiophile-grade reference monitors.
It's been quite the journey.
And the best part is there's a perfect PC speaker out there for everyone.
Absolutely. It all comes down to your individual needs, preferences, and budget.
Exactly. So do your research, think about what's important to you.
And most importantly, listen for yourself.
Because at the end of the day, it's all about finding the speakers that sound best to you.
That's what it's all about.
We hope this deep dive has helped you narrow down your choices.
And maybe even discover some new options you hadn't considered before.
If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel.
We've got tons more deep dives coming your way, covering all sorts of tech gadgets and gear.
And don't forget to let us know in the comments what your favorite PC speakers are.
We love hearing from you guys.
Until next time, happy listening.
See you in the next one.